To set up offense, you first need your offensive line card. It comes in, each team gets one. Place the center on the center mark in the field. Then you have a single back running back, 2 tight end positions, and 2 wideouts. This setup matches the play calling card from which you will be calling plays. Let's analyze the play calling card. You'll notice there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes. These are passing lanes, and they are marked from 10 to 50 yards, which is the distance you can throw the ball. Also, you'll notice there are yellow dots, yellow arrows between each player position. Those are the running lanes. On the football field, there are 5 passing lanes as on the play card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can send 2 receivers out at any point of yardage up to 50 yards to any one of these marks. To set up the defense, you have 11 singular players. The offensive line card stays on the sideline for the black team. And the defense can set up in any kind of configuration it wants. To stop the running plays, it must line up between the offensive linemen's helmets. Those are the running lanes that you see on the offense. That's where the yellow arrow points on the offensive line card, on the offensive card. And so you can run like 4 men on the line, and there must be a priority setup that helmets, crowns must face each other on every set. You can't have them facing any which way, because you have a wild man on the line who is a sacker, and he faces his face mask to designate his sacking. You can play your secondary anywhere you want. You can play on the passing marks, the 5 passing marks, or you can play them in a zone and create congestion in other ways. So a regular defense is considered on the dash marks. Anyone covering the 5 passing lanes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you set your players on those marks. This is man-to-man coverage basically, and covers each of the spots where the quarterback will throw, the receiver will be.
So how do you play zone?
Playing zone is you can fill in these gaps in between marks, creating congestion, creating different defensive looks, and also getting into the passing lanes, which is the object of the defender. The defender can get in between the quarterback and the receiver. More than likely, he's either going to intercept or break up the ball. To run a play, first the offense has to call a play. And they call it out of sight of the defense while the defense is setting up. And you do not show the play until the defense is set. The quarterback, which is right here, can roll to any one of these spots to throw from, where there is a white dot that reflects a player. Let's say we're going to send our quarterback over here to throw from this position out of the pocket. We're going to send a wide out. He can send out 2 receivers, so he's sending a wide out, say 15 yards out. And he's going to send this guy, who's a tight end, over the middle, 40 yards. So once you have called the play, you come to the board and put it face down until the defense is set. Once the defense is set, then you reveal and run the play. Okay, the play we called is a 15-yard out, which you send the wide out to, and the tight end is going 40 over the middle. From the 15, that's 55, to the center point. The quarterback is rolling to the tight end position. He has an opportunity. It is a game of angles and inches. And the quarterback throws, and he's got a completion. The football has caught the offensive player and taken him to the 8-yard line. Since there is no defender touching him, he can roll the dice, and he's in for a touchdown. Let's recap the passing game again there. You saw a completion. You could have seen an incompletion or an interception. Let's say the ball slid and hit both players. As you see clearly, the ball is overlapping both player discs on opposite teams. That is an incompletion. Had the ball gone to and only touched the defense, it would have been an interception, and he rolls 3 dice to return it since he's not being touched. This would constitute the defender being tackled if there was some way the disc was touching him. But the ball possession is determined when the ball quits sliding and who it lands on as its stop position. This is a reception by the yellow team who is on offense. It's an out pass that went out of bounds, but the player is in bounds, and he has the football. It's a completion. He doesn't roll the dice, and he cannot advance from there. He's out of bounds at the forward point of the ball. The yellow team once again is offense, and the black team is defense. If the yellow player is out of bounds, and the ball is straddling both players, and the defense has the ball, and the defender is in bounds, or any point of him is in bounds, then it is an interception, because the guy who's out of bounds doesn't qualify.
Let's say a receiver has been sent out and he finds the defensive back in the position he should be placed in. In that case, you simply take the receiver and place him underneath the defensive back.